Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. I'm your Chef Tamer. Let's cook together with Chef Tamer. Like in the show that today I'm going to show you how to make Indian popular food, biryani, chicken biryani. That with a dum style, which is steam. I'm not going to allow to go outside. So it's more traditional way I'm going to make it, but not in the pot. Pot is I'm going to use what I have available in here. So let's see what are the ingredients I'm going to use it, how I'm going to make it. Let's go to see the ingredients. I said that I'm going to make a chicken biryani. I just cut the chicken in big cubes like what I want to make it today. So the size is very important today. Actually, I'm going to make it Ambo. That's a place called. It's a very popular place, and the biryani was very popular in there. And the pieces will be very big in that. That's why I'm making that big pieces today. I'm using the normal rice, which is not a basmati or something. It's called jeera samba. It's like a sona masuri rice. It's a very good for the biryani combination. And I'm using the garam masalas. You can see jeera, so ajwain, and I'm using some this one I have some cinnamon sticks, cardamom, clove, everything. I'm using some oil and salt for the seasoning purpose. This is bay leaf, we're expressly using for the biryani purpose. I'm using for some tomato, onion. Tomato is little bit and onion is more. Like onion is more quantity. That biryani is always use onion much. I'm using chili, some mint leaf. This is 3 spices which is usually used for Indian style. Chili powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder. I'm using the yogurt. See that particularly I'm using very simple and very neutralized normal ingredients which is easily available for everywhere, and that's what I'm going to make it today. And this is which is all the garam masalas which is you can usually buy in the markets, available actually all the time. So you can see today we're going to make the chicken biryani. As I said that Hambur is a place called in Tamil Nadu, and this is the place next to the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It's like nearby that, and the place is almost like all the time. You can see that the biryani it's very popular and there, and it's like how to say very popular. It means the biryani style how they making is very popular actually. So that's the style I'm going to show you today. Let's see how I'm going to make it and what are the procedure I'm going to make it actually. So I hope you will enjoy this video and keep continue watching my videos. Let's go. See that particularly I'm using very simple and very neutralized normal ingredients which is easily available for everywhere, and that's what I'm going to make it today. And this is which is all the garam masalas which is you can usually buy in the markets, available actually all the time. So you can see today we're going to make the chicken biryani. As I said that Hambur is a place called in Tamil Nadu, and this is the place next to the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It's like nearby that, and the place is almost like all the time. You can see that the biryani it's very popular and there, and it's like how to say very popular. It means the biryani style how they making is very popular actually. So that's the style I'm going to show you today. Let's see how I'm going to make it and what are the procedure I'm going to make it actually. So I hope you will enjoy this video and keep continue watching my videos. Let's go. So as I said that I'm going to make with the easiest method. At the same time the method will be work also, and it will be easy and good. I'm using some oil purpose as I said, and then this method sometimes the video will be not straight into way because of I'm holding the video myself to cooking same time, so it will maybe little bit shaky. So just for to inform everyone that to be aware about that little bit shaky why. In the hot oil, I'm just adding the biryani leaf and all the garam masalas. Now I'm going to add the chili, which is I take out and keep it. I'm not cutting the chili into cubes or something. I'm just cutting 1 by 2, like slicing the chili. And then this straight away I'm adding my onions, whatever I cut and keep it. It's about 250 grams. So I'm just going to fry the onion till it gets golden brown color. See the onion turning into the brownish color, but it's not all brown. So I need to cook a little more to get brown actually. You can see now the onion changed into the brownish color, plus it's not super brown, but I don't want super brown, like a crispy brown. Now I'm adding my tomatoes because of its onion is already soft and tender stage, and it turned it into like a caramelized stage also the onion. So it's more good to add the tomatoes now. And the side I'm boiling some eggs for the biryani. Actually chicken biryani always goes with some eggs. It's a normal just chicken egg only. It's not a koi egg or something. It looks like that but smaller. It's a 65 gram, like large size only. So I have to saute until it's get tomato get like little mash, and the onion to go to change the consistency, like get mashed little bit. So you can see now it's already well enough sauteed. You can see that very nicely the color turned. So I'm going to add some ginger garlic paste in there, a little bit, not so much. I'm just putting my ginger garlic in this, like a blended ginger garlic. So I'm just sauteing nicely till color get turned. You can see the ginger garlic is like combining together now nicely. This is perfect time to add a little bit turmeric. It's not so huge or something, like a 2 to 3 grams. And I'm adding my chicken in there to going to saute until get chicken turn little bit the colors. Because of the turmeric is avoid the flavor of raw flavor of chicken, and it's work well enough to like antibiotic, so it's very good. So I will saute a little bit more. So I just mix it little bit. Now I'm going to add my coriander and mint leaf, which is I keep it chopped one. So usually that coriander and mint leaf we just chop and wash and keep it, or sometimes you wash and chop it keep it. So it's nothing. The important is need to wash. I already washed and chopped, so it's not fine chopped. I am not repeating the fine chopped. We don't need it as well. So roughly chopped actually. I'm going to mix together until get to cook together actually. So then the flavor will absorb very nicely together with the chicken. We will get nice aroma in that. So the chicken is little bit cooked. I'm going to add like less than 1 gram of chili powder, just for the little spice, because still I have a green chili, it's give more spice as well, and we have all spices as well. I'm adding some coriander powder, like 3 grams. This is more than enough to combine the biryani. Now I'm going to add the yogurt in that and to cook together. This is yogurt is around 20-25 grams. So now you can see already the combination and combining of this chicken and together with the yogurt. So the color get turned and you get some moisture from this. When you're adding the water for biryani, it's more important how much you're going to add. So now little bit cook. I just want to cook the chicken together with the yogurt and other things. Spices, I'm just adding the salt around 5 grams. And I'm going to allow the chicken to cook together with the yogurt and other things for around 10 minutes. The chicken need to be cooked enough before adding the rice. Another ways what will happen, the chicken will be raw, the rice will get collapsed like when we cooking together actually. So chicken is more stronger than the rice, so it need to be cooked enough. Another ways poultry will get very well, can be has a salmonella or something. Doesn't matter, any bacteria, virus, whatever is there, when we cook properly it will be die. So it's good to cook first. I'm going to allow to cook for 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes now, almost going to crash. Well, see the consistency of the water, it's get released as much as from the chicken, and then all the vegetables, I mean by tomato, onions, everything. So you get yogurt from that, release a lot of water. So we have enough water from here, almost a glass of water, almost nearby as per my knowledge it will be there. 200 ml, more than that actually. So now I'm going to adding my rice in that. It's just rice. I'm not soaked the rice using. Actually, I'm just using the washed rice. I just wash the rice in the water. That's it. Now you can see the rice I'm just add, and I didn't add any water until now. You can see the spices condition. It's not so spicy. It's not look like a red or something. You can see that yellowish still. It's not super spicy going to be. Still you can see the 4 green chili only I'm using actually. So it's not going to be super spicy for the people. So now I'm going to add the water in that. So now I'm adding in this water 3 cups of water, because of I had already some water from the release from the chicken and then the tomatoes, onion, everything. Usually 1:2 is the ratio which is follow, which we put 1 part rice, 2 part water. That's what the procedure actually for the chicken biryani. And now I'm just leaving to until get bubbling the water, that means the boiling stage. So until that cannot put the dum, so I have to wait until get boiling, because of still I use the hot water. So hot water is not give the temperature time and loss actually. So we cannot lose the temperature and time. It unnecessary things. So if you have a boiled hot water, it's more helpful for you to just build a very fast biryani. So as you can see that it's still like start to boil now. So we can give like 2-3 minutes to allow to boil first. We cannot close the pot now. Just we have to wait it actually some time. Now you can see that it's already boiling enough actually, so it's not stick anything in the down, so I can see very nicely. So I don't want to allow to open boiling, because of the water will get steam out, so then the moisture will be out enough. So we don't have enough moisture to boil not enough water to boil the chicken and then rice. So we have to close as soon as possible. So I'm just adding the eggs. As I said, chicken biryani is almost all the times people serve with eggs. It's not like just I'm putting the chicken or like egg biryani doesn't come chicken biryani come with eggs. So this is basic concept. So I'm going to close now. I close it to allow for them. I'm putting the into smaller simmer range, so I putting in a first actually. Let it be cooked for 20 minutes in a sim, then we see actually how it comes. So our biryani is in one side getting ready, another side we have to work for the which is called raita. It's basically it's made out of yogurt, and there a lot of variety. Now I'm going to make today's the normal basic raita, which is green vegetables and some like raw vegetables raita. It's like onion, cucumber and some carrots. So basically that's it. I use some mint and coriander chopped here. So I'm going to slice my cucumbers. So I done with carrot, cucumber, slicing on, chopping one onion for spices purpose. I don't want to be so spicy, so I'm just adding a little bit spice. So one green chili, like Indian green chili, it's more than enough to make one bowl of raita is a spice. So super spice will be there. This green chili, which is a very tiny look like that, but for we called this is the biggest chili actually. For us like longer chili, what we say usually. I'm going to use some onions, around 250 grams, not more than that. So otherwise what will happen, your Raita will be only onion, so there will be no carrot, no cucumber or something. So we should be balanced when we make our raita. So I'll just not fine chop or something. I'm going to just slice it, the onions. It's more than enough because I don't want to be fine chopped. Onions need to be indicate that there is lime already, so it's fine actually. So it's done. So now I'm going to put pinch of salt. Before that I'm using a mixing bowl to just mix by hand. Usually we use only hands mixing because we don't use any machine or something for the raita making purpose. The traditional way what we use by our hand only. So I'm going to use the particularly little bit salt. And I'm using the yogurt. Yogurt you can use the which thick one, not like very thin or something. So around 100 to 200 grams. Depends upon how much you want, how thick you want. So you can mix together with your raita with all the ingredients. By hand it's fine actually. When you're using whisk or something spatula, you cannot be able to crush your onions. Still you make it thin slice, but doesn't going to crush to like remove the individual petals. So it's very important. So now I'm going to add in that around 50 ml of water to bring little bit juicy and little bit thinner. So our raita is ready. So I'm going to keep it in a chiller to bring it to cool down, like more chilled. Actually raita is usually need to serve as a chill. So let the biryani get ready, then we speak about the presentation and other words. As I said, the 20 minutes is done already. So wow, the biryani is look very awesome, nice. Let's see the taste and presentation how it's going to come. So you can see that I just did a simple, very easy presentation. I used to do both leg pieces and one egg, some raita. Our biryani is done actually, it's looked very awesome. As I mentioned before, the biryani is ready and you can see the rice like individually. It's not like combined together or something because of the water consistency is very perfect and you can see the smoky flake. It's like you know that the temperature, it's very important. The slowly we need to give the temperature, and otherwise the biryani rice will get mashed and the chicken will not get cooked properly. So you need to give a proper temperature in a slow sim after you close your lid actually. So it's very important, these three things. Let's see now the important three things before it's little bit cool down because of it will burn your mouth. So the important one, the biryani, when you use, you need to use plenty of onion. Like if you use 4 part of onion, you need to use 1 part of tomatoes. Like 1 full tomato, it means you have to use 4 onions actually, basically. That's a concept. And the secondary things, the pre-cooking the chicken, it's very important with yogurt and flavor, spices, everything. So you have to do it that, then only you will get a nice observation of meat, will get absorbed the flavors of spices plus the coriander, mint and everything. And third things, very important, the dumming style actually. So if you open keep like long time, the moisture will get evaporate from the pan, so the water will get evaporated like a steam out. Then you don't have enough moisture to cook your rice. So you have to be clear with that things. You need to put in a lid to cover, to give a dum, pre-cook like slow temperature around 20 minutes as I said. Sometime depends upon your rice will change. The basmati will change in a very fast actually, enough to 12 to 13 minutes. This is called Sona Masuri we call in Jeera Chamba in Tamil. Actually, this is very nice one to use for the biryani. The traditional way, this rice smaller one, which is we use all the times. I hope you like my videos. I didn't introduce myself actually, so I will put introduction video very soon. And let's try the biryani first of all now with raita and everything. Enjoy. It came nice. See you in another video. Bye bye.